Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we'll be playing Silver Thread 3, okay? A horror game about an exorcist who doesn't believe in ghosts. How does that work, you might ask? I don't know, man. Beaford, right into the action. Oh, we ran out of milk for the tea. I played Silver Thread 2, by the way. You can check out the video. I'll leave that in the link below in the end of the video. However, I have not played...
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Oh my god! Okay, yeah, I have not played Silver Thread 1. Kind of missed that one. I feel really stupid for not playing it. But here I am playing number 3. You don't need to know too much of the game's characters, really. Just know that this is the Exorcist's assistant, okay, Beaford. Okay? And with that, let's start. Oh, we ran out of milk for the tea. Let's hope the client's not a picky one. I should just bring this to the office. When I looked it up online, this kettle is surprisingly pricey. Guess she values her tea time. Alicia plays too hard to the British stereotype sometimes. She's British! Ooh. Remind me to make a grocery list. Things are running low. Is the music okay, by the way, chat, or is it a little loud? You dig through the trash. Since when did this become a habit? Ew, why did you dig through your own trash, bro? She still hasn't put it away. What did she order anyway? I'll just pretend I never saw that. What was in the Amazon box, bro? I wonder if we can just resell and donate these. I don't think she's particularly attached to any of them. We got it because we wanted a plant to freshen up the house. It's fake, obviously. I don't really trust Alicia to keep a living thing alive. Oh no. Phone? I don't think this phone ever rings. Everyone just uses their cell phones these days. Real. I should go downstairs. Downstairs? Convenient hook to place an apron on. I wonder what she used to use this for. Yeah, let's go downstairs. Okay. So, what made you think your mother is being haunted? She came to the conclusion by herself, actually. It's not like I was the one who was assuming things. I even set up some cameras around the house to prove that nothing was there, but she still insists. Since Dad died, it's been a constant stream of complaints about that. Your dad is haunting you! Are you sure it's not just her way of mourning? It's pretty common. I would think that, but I'm unsure. There's a couple of things about his passing that makes me curious. Was the circumstances around his death out of the ordinary? No, not the way he passed. He died from an illness. Everyone in the family pretty much already expected it. The doctor gave us a pretty accurate number, so we knew what to expect. I love the pixel art, man. It's crazy good. Speakeasy, I don't know how to say your name, but it's fucking fantastic. But Mom really insisted on having the private funeral. She said Dad wished the same. You don't have a dad? I knew that already from all the fatherless behavior you exhibit in my chat. How private are we talking here? Only 5 of us was in attendance. It was an incredibly tense funeral. They're talking so seriously, it's hard to find the right time to give the client the tea. Then my mother started getting sick a lot. She called me complaining about it all the time. Then just a few months ago, she bought this expensive vase that apparently can drive away evil spirits, and her illness immediately got better. Almost instantly. Huh. That sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? I like your behavior, Ghost, so it is a compliment. That's what I thought too, but every time I try to talk to her about it, she shuts the conversation down. And now she's really close to this, spiritual teacher who sold her the vase. Okay, it's a scam. She even tried to get me to meet her several times, but I've been too busy with my school projects. Man, this looks long. Maybe I should just leave this on the table. Do you think you can verify if this haunting is the real deal or not? From your description, I already have my doubts. By the way, this is my assistant, Beaford. Beaford, this is Darren Getson. He's a photography major. He's asking us to help his mother. Oh, nice to meet you. Here, have some freshly brewed tea. Oh, thank you. I need more details. The possession! Aside from the illness, was there anything else odd about her? Sometimes she feels far more hysteric and emotional, but I didn't think it was unusual. Dad just passed. And they've always been a team. They work together in everything. So I just chalked it up to her mourning. She does seem much more relaxed and happy once she has the vase. I have a question. Shoot. Why are you giving the permission instead of him? Anyway, the vase kicked the evil ghost away, and your mother's happy now. Isn't it all resolved? What's left for us to do? The thing is, it didn't end with just the vase. My mother still constantly gives this teacher her money for spiritual protection. Okay, it's a fucking scam, man. For protection? Ah, there's the catch. It's not a small amount, too. Last time I checked, she was transferring around 30,000 pounds each month. That's a lot of weight. Money? No, that's weight. Huh? That much? I see. So you'd like us to exorcise these evil spirits permanently? Yes, I mean, well, she has a lot of money. My dad used to own an investing company, and there's the life insurance too. But if she keeps this up, it will drain her savings dry. How old is your mum, by the way? She's turning 45 this year. That's still relatively young. Why is your mom an idiot? I need more details. The teacher! From what I hear, the spiritual teacher has a big following. My mom wasn't the only one attached to her. They meet weekly. They even have these flyers printed. MILF, what the hell? According to this, they meet every Thursday evening. It's time to unleash your potential. Dissatisfied with your life? Since their conception... I can't read that. Humors had always lived under guidance from the celestial. The modern life has made us forget. Revisit your roots and discover who you are meant to be. 49 Birdley Park Road, London, every Thursday, 7 p.m. 44 XX XXXXX XXXX. That's today. We should check it out. It's still a few hours from now, and we can make it. Well, you can also go next week. I'm not in a rush, so... I am. I see. My apologies. That's our client. Stop badgering him. I'm not. I always talk like this. I need more details. That's actually it. So our two leads is this weird vase and this meeting with the spiritual teacher. Do you know if your mother is attending this meeting this week? I think so. She tries to go every week. She's surprisingly diligent about it. We could check the vase when she's out then. I have this big project due in 2 days, so I couldn't accompany you, unfortunately. My film is developing in the lab, so I have to watch it constantly. That's fine. The two of us can split the work. Yeah, just leave it to us. Thank you. Then I'll leave you two to it. Feel free to text me if anything comes up. Darren's kind of cool, though. She looks annoyed already. Hi. Are you okay now? You were sleep-talking again earlier. Again? I didn't even remember. When I woke up, I was on the sofa. Maybe you should get it checked out. It could be narcolepsy or something. Maybe later. I try to avoid the doctors if I can. By the way, isn't that kid your age? He's not. He's still at college. I'm much older than him. He left without drinking the tea. I guess I'll just finish it myself. That's just a few years, right? You're also only 4 years older than me, yet you claim to be so much older. Anyway, to the case at hand. We'll have to split up. You go to the shady scammer meeting. I'll go check out the house. Whoa, slow down a second there. Shouldn't we do it the other way around? I mean, I have a very scammable face. You do, Beaford. You do. You do have a very scammable face. I'll stand out too much, unfortunately. It's not like random people recognize me on the street, but I've been on the business for a few years now. I was on television once too, briefly. Again, it wasn't a big deal, but I don't want to take the risk. If you're really too scared to go, I can just ask someone else to do it. That'll be fine, I think. If I lose $100, it's your fault. If it starts getting weird, I'll just run the hell out of there. That's the door. Did he leave something behind? Let's go get the door. Oh, it's Ito! I remember you from the second game. Hey, I brought you guys some donuts. Why do you keep showing up here randomly? Go get a real job. No! This coming from an exorcist. You two are usually only fooling around anyway. Not today. We just got our new client and we're heading out. Yeah, really? Guess it was bad timing on my part. Or not. Doesn't hurt to have an extra pair of hands, right? I can come along. Beaford and I are splitting up. Yeah, your timing's actually good. Alicia's gonna check this weird vase that the client's mother bought. And I'm going undercover to check out this suspicious spiritual meeting. I'll fill you in on the details later. Sounds like you got a tough case in your hands. I want donuts. What kind, though, Chad? Guess I'll have to go with Alicia, then. Why? Shouldn't you go with me? Your best friend? Yeah, we. But you're going undercover, right? Won't having two people attract attention? And I'm so handsome and eye-catching. Oh, Alicia said the same thing. Please don't compare what I said to his narcissistic tendencies. Boston cream! Based. I'll have a donut that's been filled up with cream. Yeah, Boston cream is so good, bro. Glazed donuts? Connoisseur of the glaze. I'm having a PB&J. Okay. Alright, well. I like PB&J a lot, too! I love chocolate glazed. More cum donuts. Krispy Kremes? You know, Krispy Kremes are good, but honestly, if you ever get like a real good donut, it just becomes not that good. Krispy Kremes are good, but when you actually find like a good donut shop, Krispy Kremes become really sad. Yeah, I'm a plain old-fashioned donut with no glaze. So, how is living with Satan like? Like, does he just shove it up your ass on the daily, or it's yummy? No, it's not. I suppose you have a point. Well, I have a third plan. Ito should stay here and clean the office. Oh, come on. I'm not that bad, right? Do you really want me to answer that? Let's not argue and waste more time than we already have. Didn't you always say it's better to investigate possible hauntings with two people? Right. Let's just get out of there. Let's just get out there. Where's the shady teacher anyway? According to the flyer, it's just downtown, so it's not like I'm going anywhere scary. You should be fine. Just don't give them money if they ask you for it, okay? I won't. I'm not that gullible. If they offer you weird food, don't eat it, too. I'll be fine. I've worked with you for so long already. Have more faith. I'll drive and drop you there, then. And I'll go to the client's house. With this guy. I guess. Why do you sound so tortured? Because she is. I want it hot and fresh out of the glazing machines. Oh, yeah, cat. Freshly... Sorry. I'm so sorry today. I'm so sorry, chat. Man, I sure hope Alicia and Ito won't kill each other when I'm away. Maybe I shouldn't have left them. Ow. Bro, stop throwing your nuts and bolts on me. Stop nutting on me. Maybe I shouldn't have left them by themselves. Ah! Ow. Anyway, this place looks surprisingly normal. Am I really in the right place? According to the map app, I am, but this is just a normal office building. A vending machine. It doesn't take cash. It doesn't take cash, but it takes bitcoins? Crazy world we live in. Ew, what the fuck? I don't recognize you. Are you here for, like, the Zodiac meeting? The Zodiac meeting? Oh, yeah, the spiritual thing? Found it through this flyer here. Okay, can I have your ID? You can pick it back up when you leave. It's like a security thing. You should not hand your ID to anybody. I'll give you this numbered card to, like, pick it up, so don't worry. Nobody's gonna, like, steal it. Sure, let me just take it from my wallet. You give your ID card to the receptionist, and she gave you a laminated card with the number 29 in return. You're early, so, like, feel free to just walk around. People hand me their ID to me all the time, and you could steal their identity. And you should. Take out a credit card in their name. True, It's still like half an hour until it starts. Guess I'll just wait here. I choose not to. I would choose to. Yay. Money. Someone's paper about different kind of rats you can find in your garden. Chat. Guess everyone has different passions. Plant. Kid. Baseball kid. My dad's working, so he told me to just stay here. Okay. Shut up. Fridge filled with labeled lunchboxes. Glad I don't need to worry about that in my office. Coffee machine? Coffee? Oh, beautiful woman. Would you like to use the counter? I'll finish up in a bit, my dear. Oh, sorry. I don't really need to use it. I'm waiting for something, so I'm just wandering around. By any chance, are you here to see Fee, too? Fee? Is this Fee or Fia? What do you think, chat? Fia or Fee? I think it's Fee. Oh, no. I'm here for the Zodiac meeting thing. I apologize for not being clear. Fee is the person running the meetup. Oh, it's my first time coming, so I didn't know about her yet. My bad. Maybe Fee like P. Feet. Yeah, okay. We're going to the same place then. It appears so. How did you find out about the meetup? I must say, there's not a lot of young people joining us. I saw the flyer and thought it's a good chance to get my life together. I struggled in college and still have problems finding work after I dropped out, so I thought this might help. Well, it's not exactly a lie. I see. You come to the right place. It's Fee's specialty to guide lost people like us. I was thinking the Spanish way. Chancla. Puta. Puta! The Spanish way. I owe a lot to her. It's no exaggeration to say she saved my life. I told my son to come with me so many times, but he always refused. I wish he's more proactive like you. Oh, this is the mom. This is the rich lady. Oh, shit. This is the rich lady. Oh, fuck. Son, could it be? The meeting is starting soon. I'll see you inside. Oh, shit. I didn't talk to anybody else. Let me wash my hands. I wanted one of these, but Alicia immediately shut it down. Water? A water cooler! The room is booked. Hello? These two guys are blocking the door. I'm telling you, real gamers would spend hundreds of dollars to get a JPEG of a hot babe. We just have to make sure she's hot enough with a sexy outfit on top. Wouldn't that increase the game's rating and narrow down your projected target market? It's quality over quantity, man. Trust me. Now, you look like a gamer. You agree with me, right? People spend these days. Yeah, if Nikkei, Goddess of Victory, has taught me anything, I don't own the game, never played the game, I see ads for it everywhere, and it makes a lot of money. And it's literally just a cookie clicker shooting game where you watch girls' booties shake. So yeah. Yeah, pretty women sell. I don't know if I should take it as a compliment or not. You're asking me? Yeah! Obviously, everyone knows that. People wail when they see a character design they like, so... Wail. This guy doesn't even know what wailing is. What a casual. See, he agrees with me. He looks confused. And they're still blocking the door. Okay. Can I go in yet? Ready to head inside? Hell yeah, I am. Gamer moments. What are you worried that I might lick? Your sandal? I don't want to lick your sandal unless you're a woman. They started already. I should sit in the back to not attract attention. Based. Thanks, everyone, for taking the time to come here. I promise this will be worth your evening. Has anyone here ever checked the Zodiac columns in magazines? Yeah, I see some hands going up. That must be Faya? You want me to say Faya? I can say Faya. Okay. The one that's running the meeting. Ghost is a woman? Oh, I'd look that. And the one that sold that vase to Darren's mother. I'm sure most of you did it for fun, but astrological practices have a deep history in divination. As we know, celestial bodies have guided humanity since their conception, for navigation and harvest. The early human life centered their life around them. Almost all early religions were centered around them. Hi, Ghost. You can just call me a dog. Woof, 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 woof. I'm ready to lick. Woof. It's not until the rise of Abrahamic religions that they pushed back against it. Even in the Bible, Deuteronomy? I always forget how to say this word, bro. Anyways, warns people against astral worship, the consequence being stoned to death. It's odd if you think about it. They talked about God's natural order, yet nature had predated them by thousands of years. Hi! I'm good. I'm playing a game right now. Yet in some parts of the world, loyal followers of the original religion still exists, some that survived until today. Boring. No, I'm kidding. She is a really pretty lady, though. I won't lie. I'd definitely give her all my money. Especially if she let me lick. That's all for today. Thanks for coming. Feel free to talk to me if you have more questions. That was long. Then I spaced out for most of it. Maybe if Alicia was here, she would have understood it better. Okay. Hi. Every time I come here, fear always puts my heart at ease. It's a cold world out there, young man. You guys are sick motherfuckers for nutting on the old grandma. That's fucked up. Fit woman. Miss Fias is so eloquent and well-spoken. I wish I could be more like her. Okay. Band guy. That was confusing. Did you get any of that? As lost as you are. I'm glad it's not just me. I wasted my time. I'm getting out of here. You should do the same. Bye. I knew it. I've been living my life wrong all this time. That's why I was so wrought with misfortune. I should come back again next week. Okay. Last one. Tough guy. He's still silently staring at the screen in contemplation. Rip the delay. It's nice to see them using more characters in the storytelling. I feel like the previous casts were pretty small. It is, but it's nice that it's like growing the game, basically. Oh, free water? Free donuts. Donuts. Wait, didn't Alicia warn me against this? Better not take any. Ugh, but they look so good. Take a donut. I need that Boston cream. There's only one. It's a completely normal donut. Free donut! Free food is good food, chat. Based donut. Glaze on this donut. She dough on this until I nut. Are you the college kid that Margaret mentioned earlier? Thanks for sticking around. How did you find the talk? It was amazing. I really liked the part where you talked about the stars and stuff. I really liked the part where you talked about the stars and stuff. I'm glad I said that twice. Thank you. I'm glad you found it entertaining. Margaret told me that you have been feeling a sense of loss in life. That you're looking for something that can give you direction. Yeah, something like that. Free food is good food, chat. No, it is not. Take free food, chat. Don't waste food, okay? If that guy on the street hands you a candy, you take it and eat it and you say, thank you, sir. Yum. Okay? Yes, it is. You came to the right place, then. Why don't I give you a quick palm reading? They say a lot about a person. Never waste food. This is coming from a cook. I will beat your ass senseless if you be wasting food, okay? What does palm reading have to do with astrology? Whoa! What the fuck is that, man? Whose hand looks like that? Not mine. Heh. Hole. More than you think. The different mounds in your hand corresponds to different heavenly bodies. But everybody's got mounds. The history of astrology and divination had always been intertwined. Oh, is that so? Go ahead and give it a read then. Let's see. Your heart line begins in the middle. Are you the type that falls in love easily? How did you know? Unfortunately, it brought me some problems in the past. Your headline is curved. You're the creative type who couldn't handle being trapped in an office work. So no head. Huh? She's actually getting so many of these right. These are common things for guys. There's lines in your Mercury mound. It's a sign of healing. Were you studying to be a doctor? I was in medical school, yeah. Okay, that one's kind of concerning. The line cuts off abruptly. Something terrible happened, didn't it? Oh, I dropped out. It's part of why you dropped out of school. That's exactly it. How did you know? Well, I'm only reading what's written there. If you give me your other hand, I can even read your future. But unfortunately, I have an appointment to get to. Oh, that's an unfortunate cliffhanger, isn't it? It's unfortunate. However, if you come back next week, I'll keep my time open for you. You don't have to go through all the trouble. It's fine. It's hard for me to ignore someone in trouble. I'll have to head out now, but I hope to see you again. Dude, I'm gonna get scammed. Beaford, you're gonna get scammed. Wow, she might actually be the real deal. I should go back and report it to Alicia. I wonder how's the investigation on the other side is going. I can read palms too. Take my hand, please. Look at these two. Look at the Alicia just looks so dead. She's just like, let's just fucking hurry this up already. Just silence. Are we just not gonna talk the entire ride? What's there to talk about? Come on, why do you hate me so much? Weren't you the one who disliked me first? Yeah? What makes you think that? The first time we met, weren't you misleading us on purpose? No, I wasn't. I really thought the ghost thing wasn't legit, I promise. Estrella was the one who kept ominously repeating about how bad attention is still attention. What am I supposed to think? Besides, if you guys mess up, Beaford would share the responsibility too. I wouldn't do that to him. I suppose that's true. So, are we cool now? Don't just ignore me! Be quiet, or I'll crash this car. If you annoy me for a second longer, I will kill us both. Eh? Feels good, man. That's such a real moment, Alicia. Honestly, I'm the same. It happened. When I drove a car with a baby in it, I wanted to die. This should be the right house. It's quite fancy. That's a lot of cars, too. We're just gonna break in and enter. Okay. Based. A camper van. Beaford used to want to get one of those things. That guy can't even drive. Oh, did he not renew his license? He had a license? Why is this such a big surprise to you? He's 25. I don't know if I trust him enough to be in the passenger seat. He drove me around a couple of times. He's pretty decent at it. You enjoy being the passenger princess, huh? Come on! I just prefer taking the public transport. So what if I can't drive? Real. Hey, there's nothing wrong with public transport, okay? There's nothing wrong with that, chat. Unless you live in a city with no public transport, then that's kind of bad. Then you gotta bike it, bro. I remember now. It was below the potted plant. Oh, the key? Don't lift it with only one hand. The soil's spilling everywhere. You do it then. It's heavy. Never mind, just do as you like. Just how weak are you? You gave up so easily. What the hell? Okay. Telephone. Who still uses a dial phone like these days? Public transport is annoying though. I don't really think so. Personally. To be fair, if you have like subway systems and stuff, it's nice, man. This shit is nice. Subway system is great, okay? But busing it isn't that bad either, honestly. I don't really mind it too much. I don't know. It's a hell of a lot cheaper, bro. Who still uses a dial-up phone these days? Aren't they more reliable than a mobile phone? Maybe if you're living in a place with a bad signal, but we're right in the middle of London. It's not even connected to the landline. To be fair, this is coming from someone who used to walk everywhere. I used to walk like an hour to people's houses just to hang out. So, in like crazy distances, I would just like walk it. So then when I realized I could start taking the bus, I was like, holy shit, this is so easy. I hate riding the bus to college. Really? I mean, to be fair, I'm a dude, so this is completely different experience for me. Yeah, like nobody bothers me. I'm a fucking dude, man. I'm a big cool guy, super fucking handsome. So nobody bothers me, but like hot chicks, you know? Yeah. No, nobody bothers me. And I put in my earbuds, and if someone does come up to me, I yell, "It's small! Leave me alone!" Oh, it's just for decor. That explains it. Doesn't seem to have anything inside. Let's keep walking. Those fancy doorbells with a camera on it. I don't think anyone's home. Okay. I can't walk properly, so... Oh, so you should just die. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. They make these cool chairs with wheels on them, though. I highly suggest checking those out, okay? You can go speed on those things, okay? Once I figured out how to use the public bus, I was never home. Yeah, that was me when I was a kid in Toronto. I used to just take the subway everywhere, man. I love it. Now, to be fair, if people put their head on my shoulders, I'd fucking shove them off. Like, ghost stories are insane, man. But then again, I'm not a woman, so people don't do that. People are generally afraid of me. Women, no, that's not true. I'm pretty, I've got a friendly face, I'd say. I think people are usually pretty nice to me, but, I never had anyone bother me. Except for a couple of homeless people, but I'm pretty good at, like, diverting them away. But yeah. But also, your bus smelling is kind of funny. My bus never smelled. Really? Smelly, huh? Okay, sorry, back to the game. This should do it. And I'm in. Let's steal. Is that the vase? Could that be the vase he was talking about? His mom holds it in high regard. I don't think she'll put flowers in it. Oh. Oh, you think it's that one? We should look for the vase first. Okay, well, it's right there. This should be the vase that our client was talking about. Did someone's head get bashed in with this? Why is there a giant blood stain on it? Stop spinning it like that. You're making me nervous. You take a look too. Isn't it super expensive? No thanks. I'd rather not get riddled in debt. There's no signature on or stamp on the bottom. It's also far too smooth for something handcrafted. It's most likely factory made. And it's oddly light. It's not even glazed properly. Look, they missed some parts here. So what you're saying is it's made shoddily. Essentially. I can't find anything special about it. How did they fetch such a high price? I thought it would at least contain something. Maybe they're just really good at marketing. Appears so. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find more clues about this supposed haunting. Oh, well, ladies first. Lead the way. It's daytime. Stop being a scaredy cat. He's afraid. It's really weird how flat TVs are now. Isn't this normal? Oh my god. Huh? No, even when I go home, all the televisions there are still thick televisions. Maybe you should buy your new parents a new TV. How long have they had it? This kind of TV is called a CRT. I don't give a fuck. Okay, just so you know, nobody below 50 calls it a thick TV. I call it a fatty. A fat TV. Yet you understood me just fine. Curious. It's a fatty. It's a fat TV. I love the fat TVs, by the way. Except for when I had to carry the giant fat, like, 40-inch TV out of my parents' house that they had gotten for, like, 50 years. And, I had to fucking carry that TV out to a fucking electronic like waste place, and it was fucking hell, dude, taking those down the stairs. Not gonna lie, people do not understand how good they got it with the thin TVs, with the flat screens, man. That shit's nuts, man. Nowadays, I can lift that shit on my own easy. Fucking fat TVs, man. Holy crap. And fucking putting the plugs in the back was hell, bro. They weren't always colored, okay? All the young people are always like, weren't they just color-coded? No, and they were always different. The static feeling when you touch the screen, I miss it. You're a sicko, man. That's sicko behavior. That was the thing I hated about those TVs. Wiping them, because they would get dust all over them, and the static all over the screen. Ah, I hated it. Sorry, back to the game. This one's just a normal pot. Soil and all. Clock showing his age. I'm not that old. I'm just 72. Leave me alone. Yeah, let's go over here. Cabinet filled with commemorative souvenirs from all around the world. They must have traveled a lot. Well, they did say they were rich. Toilet! And this tissue roll is so new that there's still plastic around it. Oh, who puts it on the roll? Shower. Lotion, sunscreen, cleansing oils. Who the hell bothers to use all of this stuff? Those are normal things to use. No, they're not. You're kind of a diva, so I can't trust your opinion. Are you sure you know what the word diva means? Yeah, you are. Nobody uses sunscreen, man. That's for babies. Is cat paw under my door? There's a cat right behind me right now. college assignment report. It's dated a few months back. You mentioned that your client is in college, right? Maybe he lives in the dormitory. This room also feels a bit too empty, doesn't it? That seems to be the case. Still life of some apples and cloth. Looks like a practice painting. Okay. Layer of dust on the television. Couple of film cartridges here. This must be Darren's room. Okay. Let's leave. Oh, wait. There we go. Is this a kid's room? Looks a little too tidy. No matter how minimalistic you are, kids tend to make a mess. I can agree with you on that. This poster is so unfittingly bright in this house. It's definitely the most colorful thing around here. Hello Kitty! There's a series of outdated phones in this drawer. This one has the word password taped to the back. I can't find anything special on it. How old is that phone? I won't even know how to type on that thing. What the hell, man? It's so easy, man. I had one of these. And then you could slide out the keyboard from the side, man. No. Come on, man. Come on. It's not that old, man. Baby. Is this what they call the generation gap? Aren't you only 30? It's not hard. You press the numbered pads based on the letter you want to type. There is like such a by the way, there is such a huge disconnect, okay, between like my generation of Zoomer and your generation of Zoomer. Whoever's watching this right now, you're probably like, I know what a VHS is. Yeah, but do you know what a VHS recorder is? Do you even know what that looks like? Do you know all the different types of phones we had growing up? The iterations we all saw growing up? No, you have no clue. You don't know what a Walkman is. You don't know what I mean? You're like, I know what CDs are. You know what a floppy disk is? No, man. You just know what memes are, okay? You're like, my parents used a VHS. Yeah, but did you? No. Okay, boomer. Okay, baby. I'd much rather be a boomer than a baby. Get your diaper changed. I can smell you stinky from over here. It's not hard. You press the numbered pads based on the letter you want to type. If you want to type I, for example, you'll have to press 4 3 times. For T, you press 8 twice. For O, you press 6 thrice. For U, you press 8 thrice. So to spell Ito, you would have to press 444-88-666-888. And there were gals, they were girlies on this thing going just to say like, hey girl, how you doing? It would be like 1,000,000 buttons per second, okay? People were insane. Isn't that insanely convoluted? We didn't have touchscreens back then. That's not much of a choice. But this person's actually extremely unbased because they don't know that this specific model of phone, usually you could slide halfway out and it'd be a second keyboard like right here. And there would be like this big keyboard that you wouldn't have to do all that. Because this was for flip phones. This was for flip phones. When you had a flip phone, you'd have to do that, okay? To be fair, there was like, I shouldn't say that because there were a couple of models like this. But usually, once they had the non-flip phone version of this phone, they had the keyboard already set up. You used to be able to text without looking. Yeah, I knew a couple people like that. It was insane. We didn't have touchscreens back then. There's not much of a choice. Okay, so weird phone. Oh, wait. I wasn't done explaining that. This one is BlackBerry looking. It was more like a Nokia, if I'm being honest, but yeah. BlackBerry had the keyboard. Why is this toy house so mutely colored? It looks pretty depressing. Does it? It looks just fine to me. I guess it goes with your wardrobe. There's not a lot of clothes in this wardrobe. Why would someone give a 4-year-old a phone? Because they was not on a plan. or they got it for free with their like family plan. So dusty too. Weird. There's toys all over the room, but I don't see any kids' clothes here. But I actually got my phone really early. I got my phone when I was like 10, I think, or like 12 or something. I got a phone really early. It was a flip phone. And I got really early because I used to take the subway on my own a lot as a kid. So my parents liked to be able to like call me. I just used it to call my parents and stuff. But yeah. Right. The few clothes in here belongs to an adult. Maybe this is only a guest room. Baby. No comments on the baby cage. Concerning. There's a series of... Okay. No, no, I don't want to talk. No, I don't want this. I don't want this. Okay, well, let's leave. Parents' bedroom. Prescription bottle for sertraline. What's that? It's antidepressant medication. One of the most common ones. Oh. Judging by her prescription date, I don't think she took these anymore. Oh, shit. Well, no wonder she started acting more jolly. But not great, because generally speaking, chat, when, you know, people stop taking their antidepressant, they start getting, like, really happy and stuff again. They're like, oh, this is great. I should stop taking my antidepressant meds. And then next week, they're fucking dead, by the way. That's what happens. I'm not joking. You know, obviously there's cases for everyone, but, yeah. If you don't know why, look it up yourself. I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not gonna explain why that happens. It just happens. Alicia, you shouldn't look at a lady's wardrobe. It's impolite. Why am I getting deja vu? I don't know. I want to look, though. Why are you checking yourself out? I'm not! Okay, I was. But I was just checking if my hair looks okay. Are you sure you're not just flaunting your narcissistic tendencies? What a waste of a pretty face. You should have been a woman. Excuse me! Damn. It's really blue. An accurate yet useless observation. Toilet. Toilet? Is that our fridge? No. You should go through the trash can. I'm not doing that. I thought you wanted to help. Beaford would do this for me all the time. Well, I'm not him, so go in the trash. Do you know about the Bloody Mary? The kids game where you repeat her name in front of a mirror? I used to do that with my sister and she terrified the shit out of me. That's the one. What about it? Never mind. It doesn't look like you'll get scared. Who's still scared of that in this day and age? I would get scared of that. It's fucking terrifying. Ugh, I hate that. Ugh, my sister would do it to me every time she got the chance. A family picture. A husband, a wife, and 2 kids. 1 boy and 1 girl. The image of a perfect family. Do you have any siblings, Alicia? No, I'm an only child. Should I ask back? Nah, I don't care. Why not? Do you have siblings? I have a younger sister. Our parents passed early, so I'm more like my dad. More like her dad, though. Do you just tell this to anyone? You're not just anyone, right? I suppose so. Y'all making me feel like I'm gonna get a lecture from y'all because I wasn't eating. Go eat some goddamn food, bro. Go get an apple and suck on it. God, you suck at comforting people. I don't get the impression that pity is what you're looking for. Haha. I guess it's no. Haha. I guess it's refreshing to know someone who doesn't care about it at all. I want to see what it... Can I say no this time? Nah, I don't care. The more he expects me to do something, the less I want to do it. You do have an only child vibe. Do I? I wouldn't know. Cat-like is how I'll describe it. I'm much more of a dog person. Apple-bottom jeans? Boots with the fur? Books and flies. I don't think we should snoop into it unless necessary. I feel like we've snooped plenty. What's one more? I like how Ito's getting into it. It's locked. Won't it be convenient to have the password stuck in a notepad around here? Conveniently, it has a hint button. 2. Just putting 2 repeatedly doesn't work. When it would be too easy of a hint if it does. Okay. Is there a reason for it to be in all caps? The phone we found earlier. It might be the hint that we needed. I guess if the mother sets the password, she would know how that old thing works. To review, to spell Ito, you would have to press 444-88-666-888. So to spell 2... Fucking A, bro. Oh, shit. I can't see it! I'm sorry about this game, Dev, but, I don't remember that by default. I don't remember that. I don't remember it. Okay. I don't remember the default keyboard. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, to spell number 2, 88, 99, 666, okay? 8899666, okay? Uh, 8899666. God, I'm having trouble remembering. 666. A lot of invoices. The last was dated more than a year ago. Oh, thank you guys for putting that in the chat. I didn't even look, though, because I'm that fucking good at games. There's a lawsuit here. Same last name. I suppose it's among families. Trouble in the business. Can you look the company up? It's called Stockmatics, an investment company. Your phone doesn't have internet? Is that a yes or a no? Whatever, I'll just look it up. Love the last three numbers with 666? Hell yeah, brother. Oh, the company switched owners last year. The employees aren't happy about it. It started as a family business, but the eldest sibling sold it against the family's wishes. But since he has the highest stocks for the company, there's nothing much they can do. And the oldest is the deceased, I assume. You got that right. Family drama, huh? Even his old business partners is bashing him in interviews. Some people lose their morals when money is involved. It's true. Okay. So what am I supposed to be looking for right now? Oh, fuck. Ah! No, I don't want it in here. A check for £10,000 addressed to Fia Flaysteed. And they're just leaving it out here. Wait a second. Doesn't that sound familiar to you? Flaysteed, just like Estrella Flaysteed. Huh? Do you think they're related? Flaysteed is not exactly a common name, is it? Maybe we can ask Estrella about it. Let me give her a call. I think that's a character from the second game, by the way. She's not picking up. Weird. She usually picks up fast. Wait. Show me your phone screen. I knew it. She gave you her work number. Here, let me call her instead. Ito, what's up? Rare for you to call. Why did you give me a fake number? Is that Miss Wilkershire with you? What do you mean, fake number? Ignore her. She doesn't understand the concept of separating your personal life from work. You guys are hanging out? Did you two get closer when I'm not looking? No. No. I'll cut to the chase. Do you know anyone named Fia Flaysteed? Huh? Fia? Look, I don't know why you asked about it, but stay away from her. She's bad news. You're really related to her, then? Yeah, and unlike me, she still does dirty work for our family. There's a reason why I cut them off. Unfortunately, our client has been spending an outrageous amount of money on her, and because of an ugly vase, too. Ugh, she does that. She spreads a net and ropes in people to be a donor for the family. The vase is just the start of it. She's only testing the waters to see how much she can get away with. Then hook, line, sinker. Personally, I don't think you should get involved. It's a much bigger operation than you imagine. They've been targeting vulnerable people from rich families and draining them dry. Ah. Maybe sending Beaford in there by himself was a bad idea. Right. I forgot his family is rich. Oh my god. Shit, I gotta go. I got an interview. I'll call you again later. Don't like the sound of all that. Let's go back and pick up Beaford. You're going to blow the whole undercover thing. Relax. Have more faith in them. Besides, I don't think he even has access to his family's money anymore. The Flaysteed family. I thought they handle astronomy equipments. That's what they're famous for, but maybe there's a hidden side that we don't know about. It's worth looking into. For now, we can be sure that our client's mother got tangled in something nefarious. Seeing you... Wait, I didn't see that. Seeing you stare at a knife like that is making me nervous. This doesn't say anything. Can you say something? Dude, that's 10 out of 10. Okay, that's actually kind of fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. What the hell? We still have things to look into. Wait, I thought we were supposed to leave. What? Oh. What do I have to look into? What? Maybe I can look at the vase again? Pretty ugly, too. It's just plain. Stop being mean to it. It's a scam of a vase. Why should I be nice to it? It's true enough. You can see the yard from here. The grass is overgrown. Bad sign. But what am I supposed to do? Look at the pain meds again? Look at the baby room again? We already solved one puzzle. What's the next thing? Posture check. Don't be shrimping it, chat, before I stretch you out. You better be sitting up straight. Bathroom. Nothing in the bathroom, I don't think. The kids' room, maybe. Vase. Stop shrimping it. Password. We already did this. I don't think this is a kid's room. A dust like that. Ah. What is the puzzle? What am I missing here? The couch? What am I missing here? She said that we could leave, didn't she? It's a picture of the couple with various groups of people. That's odd. What is it? The client said that only direct family attended his father's funeral. Yet it seems like he had connections with a lot of people. Some of them are in several of these photos. He died of an illness, so it wasn't like the death was gruesome or sudden. That is weird. Maybe it was the deceased's request? Maybe it's a pride issue. Seemed like quite a businessman. Maybe he didn't want to seem vulnerable to his peers. We've seen enough. Let's review what we know. So, what's the verdict? You should already know. There was no possession. House is haunted! Okay, come on now. I kind of want to see what she says for this. House is haunted. You're pulling my leg, right? What the hell did you ask if you already knew the answer? After her husband passing, she grew incredibly isolated. The company lawsuit. It ruined their relationships to the point that their friends and family refused to attend the funeral. Or maybe the wife didn't want to invite them at all. Either way, she was hiding the real reason from her kids. And with both of her kids out of the house, it's a case of empty nest syndrome. I don't know if she was actually sick or believed she was haunted, but she likely wanted her kids to visit more often. That is for sure. It's not thanks to the vase that her complaints stopped. She found a sense of companionship with the teacher. Made her a perfect target for the Flaysteed family, huh? Scammers tend to prey on people like her, yeah. Right, I'm sure I could find proof of Fia Flaysteed's activities. The money must have gone somewhere. Are you sure that's enough? What do you mean? It just seems like a really emotional case, and you're not a very emotional person. Let's head back. I don't think we can find anything else here. Remember to call your family, chat. If you know your parents or grandparents are living alone, you know, give them a call. Tell them you love them. You know, schedule a dinner or something, you know? Meet up with them. Ready to head back? Yes. I love shrimp. I'll put them in anything. Soup, salad, tacos, my tummy. Always in the tummy. Well, I'll put it inside you. I'll make a shrimp Alfredo. That's like a sin, apparently. Alicia, the spiritual teacher was a real deal. How so? We just met and she gave me my palm reading, and she somehow knew everything about me. It's pretty scary how accurate it was. What kind of things are you talking about? Well, it's stuff that I never even told you about, so... Palm reading, huh? I know how to do it too. Huh? You can? Since when? Give me your hand. I can read what your psychic told you. How is it? Well, the line said you're hiding a really big secret. Big enough that it caused a rift between you and an older male figure in your life, didn't it? Yeah, that happened. The line here, I see a hospital. Eh? You made a big mistake. One that you can't take back during your second year of your residency. You dropped out of medical school because of it, right? You can tell that much from my palm, too? Is it written that clearly? Of course not. Your father told me about it. What? You scared me. What the hell did you lie like that for? Don't you get it? That was the same thing that she was doing to you. It's called a hot reading. It's when someone gathered information about you before the supposed reading happens. I mean, they literally looked up our ID. She literally got our ID. And from your reaction when I said hospital, it was not hard to piece the rest together. But unlike you, she wouldn't know who I am. I just walked in there for the first time today and... they asked for my ID at the entrance. Then I had to wait for 30 minutes before the meeting actually starts. She must have looked you up in that time gap, or someone helped her to. I know it can seem convincing, but it's nothing more than smoke and mirrors. She's just way more used to it than I am. How much did my dad actually tell you? And how did it even come up? Not all the details, just that you caused an incident in the hospital and that's why you became a shut-in. I figured it was something extreme since you were hiding it. It was a while after you started working for me. He called me to talk. Tried paying me for taking you in too. What? Is that why you've let me stay for so long? Do you really think I'm the type who'll take the money? He probably expected it to come up if I do a background check, but I never did. And you're okay with it? I did actually want to talk to you more about it, but it's hard to talk about. It's not my business to pry. But if you want to tell me more about it, go ahead. I'm not sure where to start, really. Growing up, my family's just like any other, sure. My parents could be strict and we're not incredibly close, but we still ate our dinners and celebrate the holidays together. I'd say my childhood was relatively peaceful. It's not until my residency that things started cracking apart. Residency is scary, man. For doctors, oh man. Ugh. It's not even bright outside yet. I really want to sleep more. Oh god, Beaford, what did they do to my boy? He's a completely different man. I have to leave now if I don't want to be late, though. Yeah. There's not much space in the hospital's dormitory. When was even the last time I went home? This is like literally what my university dorm room was, by the way. It was awful. I had a closet. So that was nice, I guess. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It probably tighter. If I'm being honest, my room was tighter, actually. They always keep the place clean, at least. That's the few good things about a hospital. Like, if I'm being honest, my bed was in front of the window, and there was like this, like a little, like a nightstand, and then my desk was like right there. Like, it was like literally window, right in front of the bed, nightstand, desk, and then it was just like one step over, a wardrobe, literally right here, closet, and then a door to go outside. And that was my dorm. Hey, what game are you playing? We're playing Silver Thread 3, an RPG Maker horror game. Horror game? Psychological horror? Not really horror, more like a detective mystery game, if I'm being honest. I always keep this clean, at least. That's a few good things about a hospital. This is your jail cell? It literally made me want to kill myself, so... so I dropped out. Oh, it's you. What kind of resident doctor gets involved with surgery this early? Must be nice to be a nepo baby. Back in my day, we actually had to work hard for it. I couldn't do it. I literally wanted to die. Let's just smile and ignore him. It's not like I can defend myself. Nepo baby moment! It's an insurance poster from one of the hospital's sponsors. People like you is what's wrong with the medical world. Okay, but what if he's actually good, okay? I had to sleep in one of these once. It's not exactly comfortable. Medicine flyers. I heard the trials didn't go so well, but they still pushed it out anyway. That's what's wrong with the medical world. Surgery room is empty. The senior doctors are bothering you again. Just ignore them. They're just jealous. I mean, they kind of have a point. Don't mumble. There's nothing wrong with taking the opportunities that was given to you. We're getting sidetracked. I called you because I volunteered you to watch the East Wing tonight. But don't I have the surgery early morning tomorrow? Listen, we need to work twice as hard, then nobody would be able to say anything. Okay, he's not wrong either. You don't want the doctors to keep looking down on you, right? But also... I mean, yes, of course, Dad. I will say this. Yes, you gotta work hard. Doctors work fucking hard. Doctors work, like, literally, like, 14-hour shifts, like, on the daily. Like, there are doctors out there working all day long. They go home, sleep for, like, 5 hours, get back to it, you know? That's just, like, the world we live in. Yes, of course, Dad. That's why we also pay doctors big bucks, though. I'm doing this for your own good. Some x-rays results on the screen, probably from his last patient. Crammed from the top to bottom with patient files. Some of these are more from a decade ago. Yeah, 24 hours, yeah. You're on call. Doctor, do you have a boyfriend? What's with the sudden topic? We're here until morning. Might as well kill time. Oh. I overheard the director saying that he's glad that his daughter is so focused on work. That you're not the type who wear makeup, and being in a relationship will just distract you. Yeah, he says that kind of things pretty often. I do have a guy that, well, we're not exactly dating, but we've been close since school. Really? How come we never see him? He's in a band and pretty busy, so my dad, the director also doesn't like him very much. Really? She doesn't believe me, does she? 3 hours until the shift is over. If I'm lucky, I could get 2 hours of sleep. Never mind, Beaford might be a girl. Maybe? I don't know. Wait, is this a translation error? Or are we trans? Is being a doctor really this hard? I haven't had time for myself in ages. Oh god. The surgery itself actually went pretty smoothly. I used the last of my focus on it. I'm just one of the assistants after all. I only had to follow the doctor's instructions and went on autopilot. However, it's the moment where I finally let my guard down that the mistake happened. Doctor, what medicine should I prescribe to the patient? The head surgeon told me to ask you. It's a weird task to pass to the second assistant. But I should know this. What was it again? Oh my god! Oh, 4 grams of Tylenol. Yeah. What the fuck, man? Oh no, man. Okay, well, I feel like you're gonna get this wrong no matter what. Damn. 30 milligrams of who's and what's it? Ketamine. I don't actually remember what I said. The rest of the day spiraled into a blur. Definitely the wrong medicine. It wasn't a fatal dose. The patient had an allergy reaction that rejected the medicine. Whether the doctor neglected to tell me about it, or I was simply too tired to remember. No, I shouldn't blame this on someone else. I think you already know what happened next. Everyone hated you. I'm really sorry, Dad. I messed everything up. Don't worry about it. I already have it covered. Our staff knows how to keep their mouths shut. Huh? But my mistake caused the patient to pass. I should take responsibility. You just said it wasn't fatal. It wasn't a fatal error. It was a fatal error. What? That's what I mean. Sometimes the writing is a little bit like they're a little wonky because I'm pretty sure it just said it wasn't fatal, right? Maybe I misread it. I should take responsibility for it. Listen, it's not about you. If this gets out, this will affect the whole hospital's reputation. There was an unprecedented complication with the surgery. That's the story we're going with. But, listen, do you really think that you're the first doctor to make a mistake? If we focus on every little mistake, we won't have any doctors left. I know this probably sounds really fucked up to you guys, but the director's not wrong. Doctors are human, and humans make mistakes. That's really important to remember. You cannot hold everybody, you cannot, do that, okay? That's what malpractice insurance exists for. Well, there's malpractice, but people make mistakes. You need to understand that. You need to understand doctors make mistakes. They're literally working, 24-hour shifts like this, on call and shit. They are constantly on edge, stressed. Doctors make mistakes. And we hope to God we can trust them. There are pieces of shit doctors. Those are the ones you hit with malpractice, suing. If we focus on every little mistake, we won't have any doctors left. You just have to learn from it and get better. Now go back to work and don't talk about this to anyone, you understand? But in the end, I wasn't strong enough to do another shift in the hospital. I don't think I have the right to practice medicine anymore. I dropped out of my program. At first, my parents were furious and tried to drag me back into it. But eventually they gave up. I mean, that's also his choice, right? And they passed all their expectations to my little sister. You have one voicemail from Haruki Ito. Beaford, why haven't you been answering my calls? Is it because of that picture that girl posted on Instagram? What girl? I didn't even know about that. That was just a random fan, okay? Come on, it's just how it's like to be in the band. Text me back, baby. I don't even remember her name. Ugh. We haven't even met in ages. I'll be surprised if he doesn't consider us broken up already. It's hard because I shouldn't hide anything from him, but... Hey, I'm leaving your food out here. Is he even saying thank you too much for you now? You end up being a disappointment of a big brother. As time passed, it got harder and harder to talk to my family. By the way, it's like, totally. Yeah, it's really important they take their breaks. It's really important, and it's really important that you don't freak out on doctors and nurses and EMTs, okay? They're just doing their best. People are doing their best. It is really sad that Beaford decided to give up being a doctor because of it. I think that's something that doctors just have to be okay with. You're not going to be able to save everyone, and sometimes it will be your fault, you know? A surgeon can say the same thing, you know? It happens to surgeons all the time. That's why they always say, when there's a surgery, you're not 100%... like, good to go. You know, there is no 100% good to go. I wanted to freak out on a doctor once for the right reason. I mean, obviously, there are assholes. Like I said, doctors are human, so that means they can be good or bad people, too. I actually went to the hospital this weekend. A little life update. I had an ear infection. I had to go back for something else, and a doctor just completely dismissed me. He came back, and I kind of, like, was like, yo, bro, take a look. And then he found what was wrong with my ear, and he was like, oh, sorry about that. And I was like, yeah. So it happens, you know, it happens. I didn't want to do that, but the guy wanted to dismiss me completely, and I don't blame him because he's busy, you know, and he didn't see it right away, the issue. But I had to, yeah, I have a hole in my ear. It's a tiny hole, okay? It's gonna heal up just fine, but yeah, anyways, story aside, like, sometimes you just gotta kind of be like a little rude. It's just how it happens. As time passed, it got harder and harder to talk to my family. I only go out of my room when I know they're out of the house, or if I know they're gone. I was living pretty aimlessly, days blurring together until one day, an odd person showed up in our house. No worms in my fucking ear, man. It's because I had an ear infection, you fuck. You're the exorcist that he called, right? You don't look like what I imagined. Are you disappointed? It's not like we have a uniform. I still regret not contacting the patient's family about the truth until today. Do you think it's too late? Too late to? Why would you do that? You're just gonna open up an open wound. What the fuck? Either way, like, they already kind of blame you guys. There's no reason to contact the family, in my opinion, you know, other than for yourself, basically. And, you know, while that's good for yourself, you're just opening up wounds for the deceased's family. That's something you have to decide for yourself. What's the point if you're only going because I told you to? I'm not going to judge you, but I'm not going to tell you what's right or wrong either. You have the responsibility to think about it yourself. Do you think I was going to push you to apologize? Sort of. Yeah, I mean, isn't it the right thing to do? Then why haven't you done it? Why must what I think matter? Because, well, it will give me a push if someone good gives me encouragement to do it. You shouldn't think too highly of me. I won't call myself a good person. But I think you are. You've done a lot for others. I try to do good things. That's different from being a good person. Wait, I have to take this. Let's continue this some other time. Damn. Damn. This game is too real, bro. She's really not wrong, but... what did you expect? You already knew she was going to react this way. It's not like I expected her to comfort me, but... did you have to be so cold about it? Estrella, why did you call? Are you still on the case with Fia? Yes, if she's getting scammed, that's more the reason for me to not drop it. Ugh, okay, I expected that. I'm sending you some photos over. Don't tell anyone you got them from me, okay? What am I looking at? A resort? No, that's her house. And all the luxury cars. That's all hers, too. She makes that much? Uh-huh. If Fia's modus operandi stays the same, she'll say that the money's used for cleansing or something. But the only thing it does is go into her wallet. And a portion to the family, of course. What's the deal with your family, anyway? I thought they deal with astrological equipment. That's only on the surface. They're actually an astral cult that focused on divination. An astral cult? That's quite rare in this day and age. Well, our family claims to have Greco-Roman roots back to when it's still popular. But who knows if it's true? I think it's more dangerous that most people don't know about it. And the fact Zodiac is so well spread. Makes it easy for them to connect to people and rope them into it. Called... You probably won't believe me, but the cult has an oracle. She genuinely has divination powers. Don't underestimate it because of Fia. She's always been spiritually weak. That's why the family makes her do the dirty work. You don't have a reason to lie to me, but at the same time, I'll believe it when I see it. Were you involved in it too when you were younger? Yeah, I got out of there, but Fia isn't... Well, I don't know. She's younger than me after all. Maybe they kept a tighter watch on her because her older sister ran away. She was actually a lot more straight-laced when we were kids. It's unfortunate she turned out like that. Explains why your family cut you off. They don't like that you went down a different path. Right. Still hard to separate myself from them. Even now, my name still comes up when you look them up. But as an actress, any attention is good attention, I suppose. Oh, that's where it came from. What do you mean? Never mind that. Thanks for all the information. I'll use it wisely. Don't mention it. Consider my debt repaid, okay? But you already paid me. I guess. Yeah. See you then. Don't get into too much trouble. Estrella was the second game's, person we helped out. Beaford's still upstairs. Weird. He would usually go down by now. Bye, Tipple Kake. Take it easy. You should definitely be asleep. Do we really not look alike? I have my parents' hair, I suppose. Cool. Okay, let's go talk to Beaford. Beaford, get your ass over here. He's cutting those tomatoes with so much force. Beaford, Estrella sent me photographic proof. The spiritual teacher's a scammer after all. Already? That was quick. Wait, how did she get involved in all this? Fia is Estrella's younger sister. Huh? They don't really look alike. And are you sure it's not the other way around? Estrella is much, much shorter. Well, I've only got a blurry photo of her, so I couldn't really tell. We should stop splitting up. We're wasting so much dialogue space just to catch each other up. What in the world are you talking about? Wow. One, a famous actress, and the other one is out there fooling old ladies. Funny how life works. Let's show the photographs I got to the mother. I'll contact Darren. Ah. Why are you showing me all this? It's all fake, Mom. That spiritual teacher is taking advantage of you. Dun 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 dun! She used up all the money you gave her to fund her lifestyle. As you can see in these pictures, that's what she's using the money you send her for. You haven't gone home for so long. I was wondering what it was about, and it's only to show me this. Your son's just worried about you. That's why he hired us. Quiet! All of you know nothing about her at all. Listen, I don't care what she uses the money for. The fact remains that she saved me. Mom, you're okay with being fed lies? That's for me to decide, isn't it? It's my money in the end. As for you, Darren, are you sure you're not just worried about your inheritance? That's not what I had in mind at all. I think we're done here. Get out of my house. I'm not discussing this any further. I'm really sorry about my mother, after all the effort you put into this too. No, I'm the one who should apologize. In the end, I just made it worse. It's really not your fault. Not much we can do if she refuses to accept it. I guess she's more far in than we thought. I'll just continue watching over her and inform my sister about the situation. Perhaps she'll know how to handle this. Thank you, Miss Wilkershire. All right, keep the images and the information that I send you. As for the fee, you don't have to pay it. Are you sure? You still invested a lot of time on it. I'm sure. You wouldn't pay a plumber if they leave you with a broken sink. There's no convincing her otherwise when she gets like this. Do let us know if anything changes with your mother, though. We'll be glad to offer our help again, as limited as it is. Well, that sure could have been done better, but we did all we can. Do you really think so? I'm sure we could have handled it better. I mean, we did what was asked of us. The circumstance this time was just unfortunate. Cheer up. I'm not upset, I'm just reflecting. It's important for the future that we... God, that's not Ito on the door, is it? For his sake, I sure hope not. Okay. Ito, come on in, buddy. It's gonna be the mom. Oh, it's Fia. Hey, nice office you got there. Real classy. Thanks. Alicia, that's her. Fia Flaysteed, the one we were talking about. Oh, you guys were talking about me. I'm flattered. What the hell are you doing here? Better question, how did you find my office? Your address is public, Wilkershire. No need to get so aggressive. I'm here to offer you a deal. I think you'll want to hear me out. Let's cut the chase so I know you've been in contact with Estrella. And with that, she most likely told you about the family already. Why do you think that? I happen to still check on my dear sister often. You worked for her. And not a lot of people have those photos that one of my followers conveniently showed me. You're free to speculate where I got the pictures from. Doesn't matter. Are you here to tell me to keep my mouth shut? Nothing like that. Quite the inverse. I'm offering you a chance to work together. Excuse me? I don't actually enjoy doing this, you know. But while I can't go against the main family, I would need more backup if I need to confront them. If you help me, I can leave all my followers behind, including your client's mother. It's a win for both of us, yeah? It does sound beneficial for both sides, except you forgot one thing. I can't trust you. What makes you so sure that I'm the right ally for you? This is the first time we met. Well, I admit I've only looked up your details when your little assistant here came strolling to my office. That wasn't good at being undercover at all, huh? Not at all, but I commend your effort. I don't need your pity. Your client is not the only thing that's at stake here. What if I tell you that I know something about Lillian Knut? Where did you hear that name from? Trust me, we have a more common goal than you think. Here, come to this address and you'll see. She hands you a hotel key. Huh, so you're not just bullshitting. I've been nothing but truthful. Go there as soon as you can. I'll be waiting. What? Hi? Lillian Knut, who is that? Yeah, who is that? You don't know her? William Knut's daughter. Am I supposed to? Doesn't ring a bell. You have to remember that you and I had really different social circles. He's a former high court judge that joined politics, has a lot of enemies. I don't keep up with things like that. Sorry. As for Lillian Knut, you've been seeing her all this time. Huh? When? The board that you often snoop around in. She's in there. Oh, so she really is someone famous. But that doesn't explain how you know her. I'm right there in the picture. Huh? Where? I'm literally next to her. You used to have your hair that short? No wonder I couldn't tell. The monochrome doesn't help. I feel stupid for asking for the third time, but I still don't know what this all means. Besides, if I'm going to help you with the case, shouldn't you tell me more about it? That's true. Lillian Knut was my employer. No, although technically I suppose her father was the one that hired me. So I don't even know what our relationship with each other is. I was hired as her bodyguard, and I failed to do my job properly. 5 years ago, in the very hotel that Fia Flaysteed told me to go to. I've been investigating her death since. It's not a lot of leads. Nobody knows how she died until today. Oh, that's why you're really into the whole occult thing? That's what most of the news surrounding it pointed to, that she simply died because the hotel's haunted. Of course, I thought it was nonsense at first. How could someone die from that? But the fact remains, nobody could explain how she died. They really already ruled everything else out? Yes. I even went on trial for it. Actually, they suspected me at first. It wasn't me, by the way. Thanks. I never thought it was. I mean, you've dedicated years of your career for this girl. Are you really going to go then? I don't trust her. It might be a trap, but... Unfortunately, I've hit a dead end in my own investigations. All these years of investigating the supernatural, I don't know if it led me anywhere at all. Can you ask Ito if he's free? Huh? What? I thought you hated the guy. I do. But he's probably better at handling these kinds of things. So it's not enough if it's just me. What are you talking about? Nothing. I just sometimes wonder why you even took me in. Do I need a reason to? Never mind, I'll go call him. Phone? Okay. Hey, nice office you got there. Real classy. Thanks. What? 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 Excuse me, did you just come back? Why is he in such a bad mood lately? Is he on a late rebellion stage or something? Offering me the answer. This sounds far too good to be true, but do I really have a choice? I've already kept you waiting for too long. Oh, I like that picture a lot. Wait for me, Lillian. I'll find the truth, even if I have to spend my whole life trying. A game made by Spikaze! Okay, Spikaze. Spikaze? Damn, that's the ending. We're left on a cliffhanger, bro. Damn, bro. Thank you for playing. Hope to see you again in Silver Thread's conclusion. Okay, that's gonna be the last one. That's a good picture, though. Am I right, chat? Dude, that's the thumbnail right there. That's the thumbnail. Okay. Stop picking your ass, bro. Anyways, okay, guys. That is Silver Thread 3. I will play Silver Thread 1 at some point. I feel so bad not playing the first one. But, I mean, they told me I didn't have to play it. So, I mean, I didn't have to play it, bro. They told me number 2, I didn't have to play number 1, okay? Maybe a year from now. Yeah, exactly. Well, I would assume if the 4th game comes out, the 4th game would probably be a year. I think these games usually take about a year to make. Developers got shit to do, okay? And they're usually by themselves, so... Stop KWing. But I like this one a lot. Honestly, even without the knowledge of the first game, I still think that you could probably play this with the knowledge of the second. It was really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. And the cliffhanger was nice. Piecing together the mystery. I mean, we kind of knew it was a cult. That's my only problem with this, is we kind of knew it was a cult, like, right away. So, my only criticism would be... try to make it... I mean, it's really hard. Cults are really hard. Cults are really hard to make work. You just know. You already know. Like, as soon as people talk, it's cult-like, you know it's a cult. Like, as soon as something's cult-like, it's a fucking cult, okay? Like, so my only criticism with this one is that we just kind of knew from the start. It was a cult. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like a scammer. A scammer with a cult behind her. But basically a cult. Like, you pay this lady, she fixes your problems that don't actually exist. You know, she gives you superficial answers to your problems, and you're vulnerable, so you're like, yeah, that's great. And honestly, that's really important, you know. Older people tend to fall for these things because they're just so goddamn lonely, and they think they have nothing else to, like, live for, so they fall for these things, you know. So it's really important you check in with older family members, just family members general, especially ones that you know are alone, you know. You know, if they don't have a husband, a wife, maybe your grandpa died recently, call up on your grandma, you know, call up on your grandpa, tell them you love them, tell them hi, schedule a dinner or something, you know, go out to dinner with them once in a while, do it, you know, it helps out a lot, plan things, be an adult. I know, that's very scary for a lot of the shut-ins here, but, you know, if you love someone, you gotta make an effort, you gotta make an effort, and you're gonna be really happy you did those things, because, you know, they're not gonna be here forever, you know, and you might be saving them from other things. Anyways, don't join cults, don't fall for scams, chat, be smarter than that, don't be gullible, okay? With that, I'm clocking out, so thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that a lot. If you're new here, please clock that like button and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. We'll definitely play Silver Thread number 1. I'll leave a link to Silver Thread number 2, so you can check that out. And if you like visual novels, horror games, just indie games in general, check out my channel. I play indie games every day, a new video on the channel. You'll definitely like it, okay? So I will see y'all next time. I'm clocking out. Peace out. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.